Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of August, as usual, I have two special sales offer available, which are inspired in this very passionate and kind of brave heart season, which is the Leo season we are currently on. So I will leave some details down below, but if you want to know more information about it, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my social media links. So, Taurus, I do feel like some of you coming to August with a heavy heart. There's a feeling of something heavy in your heart that is upsetting and keeping you sometimes from that energy of the joie de vivre, this desire to live life with freedom in a more, carefree manner, enjoyment. It's like some of you are also feeling guilty when you are enjoying, when you are in the energy of enjoyment, when you are in moments of pleasure, when you're doing something that is giving you happiness and the healing that you need and deserve, there's this feeling immediately of, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. And this is an energy that has been showing for a while for Taurus. It's like the deserving. You deserve everything. It's like it is a feeling of Taurus deserving everything that there is to achieve and experience in the material world, which means that, again, this guilt feeling, this sensation of not being able to fully enjoy the pleasures of the earth, all of them that you can think about, is something that, again, is like a feeling of, some of you have some sort of issue with being, fully healed and whole. What I want to say about that is, like, some of you have been through something that could deal with family or some sort of previous, successes that you had in life, such as a marriage or with family again, or a business that was doing well, or something in the past really went well, I feel, for some of you. But then it's like something happened that disrupted this harmony, that disrupted this success in the family, in the marriage, in the business, whatever it was. And now it's like you're recovering from that, and there's a path of recovery from something of the past, right? There's healing, temperance, crowning your reading. You're aware that you need to get yourself in check. You need to get yourself balanced. You need to get yourself, healed from that past experience, because right now is keeping you from moving forward. And your unconscious desire and energy is to move forward, is to leave behind the past, is to leave behind what was and focus now on what is. And what is not the same as it was, but it's looking pretty well. So you're in a path. This path of recovery deals with your finances, deals with your quality of life, deals with your self-esteem, right? Your independence, how whole you can be by your own self, and you can be so much. There's this infinite sense of resources that you can access right now, internally and externally. And it's like you have all of that, but you're not reaching to them. You know what I mean? It's like there's a difficulty in going to the places and cultivating the thoughts and the emotions and the energies that help you get to that whole state of abundance. Because, again, I keep getting a feeling of guilt or an inferiority complex that some of you have. It's like, haven't you looked at yourself in the mirror lately, Taurus? I have to say, it's like, you're so beautiful, you're so capable, you're so strong, you have so many things in you that are like everything that the majority of us want to get in life, in the material world. Is like, it's there. for you if you just move, if you just go after it, if you go hunting for the opportunity, you're going to find it. Being in business, being in your love life, being in whatever you set yourself to do. But you have to act, you have to move, you have to meet that desire, you have to meet that same internal need that you're not feeding. I also feel like some of you, there's this thing about lack of nourishment. You have not been eating the right foods, you have not been ingesting the right energies, you have not been with the right people, you have not been, again, actively pursuing the things you need to heal because of all that I have described. So some of you, this is all about getting back to a point of balance and healing and integration with who you are fundamentally as a person, because everything is an extension of you. If you're not operating and working as you should, everything else will collapse and fall down and break down and be a mess. And you're tired of the mess, but at the same time, you have been attached to it. It's like a feeling of something broken, something in your life left you broken, either broken inside or broken in other ways. We could perhaps it has been about something about finances or about an actual structure again of life, such as family. Something has again breakdown here. There was a breakdown that took away some of your joy, that took away some of your light. And this light is actually golden light. Again, the energy of and the capacity to generate abundance of all sorts. Now, it's like some of you need a lot of attention as well during August, because it's like focus. Again, like motivation, focus, pay attention to the things that deserve, again, your attention and your energy. Leave the things of the past and the things that are not working for now behind. Only apply your energy to what's functional. It's like something about function. You need to be, there's something here about you needing everything to have a function and a proper one right now in your life. Some of you are quite interested in organizing and again building here a method that for you is efficient in business, even in your home life, like organizing things, organizing your closet, organizing your life and your relationships, like putting everything into place. Some of you could be traveling, some of you could be going somewhere new or different that just lifts you up. It opens here an energy of freedom. And I also feel like for some of you Taurus that feel the need to travel by yourselves, to go somewhere alone, to just spend more time with your own self, you're advised to do that. Leave the comforts of codependency that deals again with family or with a partner or whatever it is, or friends. You need to do something by yourself. I feel you have to do something by yourself, and it feels like it's connected with movement or action orientation. So again, it deals with something in which you need to take reins of control and do so again with without guilt, because guilt is going to kill it. The guilty feeling, the guilty pleasure, the guilty kind of energy associated with love as well, it's like it will kill it. You won't be able to find satisfaction with the things you desire and deserve again if you keep going towards those experiences with guilt. When there's this I'm actually hearing the energy, it's fucked up. It's like it's something fucked up, because, and I feel like what this obviously talks to is there is something that you're dealing with that it's not easy. It's not easy to overcome. It's not something that you can get a grip and fix easily. It's complex, and it's something that really messes with your whole being, and it has been, I feel, for a while. But as fucked up as it is, I feel like you have in you a power and a resource to overcome that same difficulty that you have not been using. And this is what August, I feel, is all about for you, Taurus, is about accessing a resource that helps you move forward and overcome situations and move beyond any type of negativity, despite whatever is still holding or handling that it's difficult. I also feel like some of you could be benefiting quite a lot from some sort of therapy, if this is about an emotional uh, energy like a depression or again trauma, something here about the healing, your journey of healing, whatever your difficulty or lies in. I keep getting like counseling and therapy, all things that are about to get improvement of you are beneficial during this time. um some of you need to discover things for yourself. It's like you might be, someone, there are Taurus I'm connecting with that have a huge influence of family, and it's like this influence of family has been in a way keeping you from spreading your wings, or because it's like a lack of trust in yourself to do things by yourself, and there are things that no one can do but you. And there's a feeling of, like a bird that has not ever learned to fly because he has been so protected and closed into four walls that that's all the reality that this bird knows. It doesn't even know that it is in its own nature to fly, not to be there. So again, something about freedom and independence, because the codependency energy is very strong as well, particularly as an influence in August. It's what keeping you as well, for some, to fly, to move, to make the changes you need to make to guarantee victory and success in the things you want to do. Because when the chariot appears, and it's in the unconscious energy, so when the chariot appears, there's always a very strong motivation to win, to conquest, to achieve by ourselves. It's the affirmation of our desires. So it's like you need to pursue the things you're passionate about. If you want to live a life of luxury, for example, even if you're miles away from being able right now to live that life, the actions you take now in August and ahead will count extremely to take you to that luxurious life you want to live. Or anything. You can apply this to anything. If you want to have something, you have to do something today, not tomorrow, not the day after. It's today. Again, the motivation, the coach mentality. You need a lot of that to move. Some of you have an issue with movement. You have an issue with, because you're fixed earth, obviously it's not easy for a Taurus as other energies to move and just change things for the sake of changing and moving, because that feels a little bit like destruction. Because Taurus is in a fixed earth, so where it is, it likes to stay. Again, change is hard and even traumatic for Taurus, but is a necessary energy of learning throughout life for you, Taurus, to invite the change and pursue the change yourself. So the universe or God or whatever you want to call it does not have to come and take away the things you want, but you have took so much time to act that you missed an opportunity. And I also feel like some of you, due to your insecurities and not seeing yourself with the right light, you have missed so much so far, like things you could have already achieved. I feel like some of you have missed opportunities after opportunities due to fear, due to family as well, pressure, or due to anything in you that does not believe. Again, you deserve the things you do. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.